Applaud for Carla. She figured it out. We are live, everybody, and I am home because you can see behind me the dinosaur and the stuff like that. But I did go on a wonderful trip to do a comedy club. And I haven't done a comedy club in almost a year. And it was amazing and fun and made me nostalgic. It made me nostalgic for the Fringe, where Steve is right now. And it made me nostalgic for the Fringe for two reasons. One, the room was intimate and it was a great crowd. And number two, I lost a bunch of money doing it. Let's start the show. And it's going to take me a second to share. Okay, everybody pretend that I'm taking time to share. Here we go. I'm sharing. Is it shared, everybody?
It is sharing.
Yes.
Almost. Yes.
2020, we've been playing
Quiet.
comedy shows.
Didn't share your sound though.
This is slowing. We'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxy.
Shows online. Though the virus is slowing, we'll keep on going.
Oh, I didn't share the sound again. Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. We've got jokes. Please turn on your camera. Turn off your crap. Oh, I can't believe it. Which case, mute yourself for peace sake and let's have some fun. It's the Virtual Comedy Show starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Thanks, Brad. Welcome, Lori Evans. And musical from Carla Ulbrich. Patti Vasquez will. We'll see if she's crazy, everybody. Oh, damn it. Brad Tassell. I did it again.
Brad Tassell.
I did it again. I forgot the sound again, didn't I? I can't believe
Yep.
Yes, you did.
So I will do it for the next. It'll be on the top 10. I'm
He
so
was
sorry.
that live or Memorex?
That was. I can't believe.
By the
I forgot.
time Steve's back, you'll have it figured out.
But here's my. I know I've got 4 weeks to figure that out. But why do you have to click to share the sound? It would just share the sound. If there's sound, it's shared. Okay. Well, welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show, starring the silent Steve Goodie, I guess, and live on our phone from near a park somewhere in her car. Don't tell Trump where she is. Our superstar friend Patti Vasquez, of course, is always here. And new to the show, I'm so excited. She is married to a comedian, so I'm sure their house is funny all the time. Right, Lori?
Yeah,
funny?
absolutely.
Yes, I'm sure, and I'm sure you can't stand that. But anyway, as people say to my wife, I bet he's funny all the time, and she goes, unfortunately, yes. So anyway, we have Lori Evans. Although I like the Northcutt name. Is that your maiden name?
Right in there. Yeah, it is.
That's a beautiful name. The Evans is silent, everybody. Wait, that's not true. Her husband has never been silent, right? Okay.
No.
And our musical guest at this point has done that job. She has headlined the show. She has done a number of patty melts. She has told the worst joke of the week. She has done the monologue, right? She has done another song. The only thing she hasn't done are the top 10 and juggle, right? Have you juggled?
No.
Okay. That's all she hasn't done. So she is way important than me on this show. And was nice enough to lie. She was nice enough this week to do a beautiful thing. She lied and let me down easy when an old booker I know said there's no way he's going to book me. It's Carla Ulbrich, everybody. That was nice.
Hey.
Nice for Andy to say, oh my God, don't bring that guy here. And she said, oh no, he's just kind of busy. That was very nice. So we won't work together. Now I do have a question. Before we start. We all watch shows. They're very popular in movies about people who are desperate. They're desperate, and they will give everything for one chance to get ahead. These are popular shows. I guess the original kind of thing was Hunger Games, right? Even though people had no choice to be in that, but there was only one in the end. And they have no choice but to really get in. And Squid Game, right? Who's watched Squid Game? I guess that is the major one. Another is The Long Walk, but they're redoing by Stephen King, right? Where people have no hope and they sign on to do the long walk and they have to walk until everyone is dead, but one person who gets the win, right? And in the long walk, it's whatever they want for the rest of their lives. So the stakes are high. And could anyone in this room be in a state? Can you see a state your life would be in that you would do something like that? Anyone?
Yeah.
No? No?
Death
Is
by
anyone
cop.
left? Are you here? Hi, Sulu. You're here. Good to see you. Ray, Lori, do you think you would do that if things get totally desperate?
No, I think I'd just give it up.
I know. Well, okay. Win or die, you get the whole pie, right? I wouldn't do it, and not because of why you think. It's not the morality of it. It's not because I'm desperate, because I know 100% that I would never win. I have never won anything. And I want to be clear that I am good at most stuff. In these things, I would come in a solid 4 or 5, maybe 3 every time. But never, ever would I be number 1. So no matter the problem, I am not competing. Now, if they had a show called The Long Walk-ish, if that's ever on the table, I'm in. If at the end, the person who comes in just above the middle of the pack walks away with the win, and they murder everyone who's in ahead of him, that's great. Murder the guy who's smug all the time, give the money to me because I was in number 5, right? That happens, and I'm ready to squid. That's right. But sadly, here's the sad part, though. Once they make 4th first, I will, by law and nature and karma, come in first and be killed immediately. That is what's going on. Anyway, that was a long way for that bit. Not enough jokes, but let's start these. Here we go. I've written some jokes. Let's start. Trump fired Bureau of Labor Statistics Commissioner Erica. Is it McAnterfer? How do you say it?
McCantor find a job.
McCantor find a job. Okay. Because he didn't like the jobs numbers for May and June. Didn't like them. Hey, I can see why he fired it too, because jobs were down by 258,000 jobs. And the little orange tiny hands doll was sure that the pick and fruit jobs the immigrants had to give up alone would have made up that shortfall, right? But no, the blubbering chief said the numbers are rigged. It was 2 a.m. A Chinese satellite switched all the jobs to Biden jobs. Jobs, just to make me look mad. I'm sure there were hanging chads in play, is what he said. So, anyway. Also, the felon in chief said there were millions of jobs created by him for bankruptcy lawyers alone after his tariffs destroyed businesses all across America. See, there's just that. It's a win-win, spouted Trump. My tariffs bankrupted them, and they have to take jobs picking oranges because their businesses are gone. Thank you. I'm good. Okay, great. All right, we're tired this week. I can feel it. Everybody's a little sleepy. Wow, you're making me look bad in front of Lori, guys. What's going on? All right, Kevin's in. I haven't read Kevin's. Kevin sent me a story. I haven't read it yet. What's your story about, Kevin?
The Powder River fight.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, so
Called the
Democrats.
Cold Day in Hell.
Okay, Democrats left the state of Texas to stop a vote to redraw the districts. To redraw them so badly, they'll look like 9 octopuses having an orgy on top of spaghetti. That's how bad.
That's an interesting mental.
It happens.
Just one voter right out here. Just one voter on the pinky. Hey, it's Shauna, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, Shauna's coming in. Greg Abbott threatened to remove any lawmaker who didn't appear. Does anyone see the problem with that? Since they weren't there, they didn't hear that. That threat didn't go very far. Okay. Oh my gosh. A man fell from a balcony at the Oasis concert and died. Did you see that? Their first concert? Carla, you were surprised. You didn't hear that? Is that crazy? Authorities are trying to piece together what happened. All they know is that after the kiss cam came on, over he went. And his boss disappeared. So figure that out. Sorry, too soon?
Must have been having an affair.
Yes, there you go. I was doing that. So, yeah, Brett, you're never going to want to do this show now, are you? Hey, I always like to find bug science jokes things. A new insect species of walking stick was found in Australia. They find all the bugs in Australia and the big things and the killer things. New species of walking stick. It weighs more than a golf ball and it's almost 16 inches long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
Researchers discovered the walking stick when it was thrown at another researcher along with a stone because he didn't react to be calling a poopy head. He didn't react.
Poopy head.
That didn't break his bones, so they threw the walking stick, a stone at him. I thought that was cute. That was kind of cute. All right. Hey, luckily it's going to be short. I'm almost done. Paula Dean has closed her flagship Georgia restaurant without much notice. Did y'all see she closed?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Dean said in a statement, "Hey, y'all, my sons and I made the heartfelt decision that Thursday was the last day of service at the Lady and Sons." She went on to tell everyone that they have until the end of next week to pick up any white hoods that were left in the coat check.
Oh,
She's a racist. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that. Okay. You know, she used to do parties where she would hire only black waiters, and she'd make them dress like a minstrel show. It was great. She's a lovely person. A 55-year-old man from Texas pled guilty to stalking Caitlin Clark, harassing her with threatening and sexually explicit messages. That is creepy, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
The man did once he went from Texas to Indianapolis to find Clark, but wasn't charged for that because refs never called the other team for traveling.
Oh.
That deserved it, didn't it?
Oh.
Come on, that was pretty well done thing there. Because the refs are horrible to Caitlin Clark, as are the other teams. Oh, Lonnie Anderson died today, leaving every man over 60 at half mast.
Oh.
Wow.
Aw.
Come on. See, it's getting better. And it's almost over at the same time. So. Katy Perry is said to be dating ex-Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Isn't that wild?
That's fantastic.
That's what?
Okay.
Yeah, that's big news. And to get her back, her ex, Orlando Bloom, recently ended a relationship with Kim Jong-un after finding out he's a boy. So that was uncomfortable. That was uncomfortable right there. So, all right, one more. I'm doing all the famous jokes last year. Jessica Biel, you know her?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica Biel said she would never take her kids to eat at McDonald's. Has anyone here never been to McDonald's? That's right. We all go to McDonald's. Jessica Biel says she would never, ever take her kids to McDonald's, even though her husband was paid $6 million to promote the restaurant in 2006. Did you know that? Yeah.
Wow.
And they're having a tiff over it too. And the tiff will continue as Justin says he will not. Justin said until she takes them for a Big Mac, he refuses to sing at his concerts. He's not singing at the concerts. He's doing like 2 words. Has anybody ever gone to see Justin Timberlake in concert?
No.
Nope. Insane. Has anyone here ever done anything? Because it really seems like a lot of things.
Nope.
I
No
went
one's
to see
ever done.
Justin Timberlake at McDonald's.
Yes, yes, that's or in the back of a police car after a DUI. So anyway, okay.
Yep.
It is time for the worst joke of the week, and you can bring yourself in if you want to, Carla, after I do the worst joke, because since we're pretending you're Steve. Worst joke of the week, and this one is a stretch even for me. So Lori, you don't know, every week I write kind of a dad joke. I want to write them. I don't want everybody. A lot of people does them, but I want to write my own. So here we go. Why did the man lower the price of his cattle?
Why did the man lower the price of his cattle?
He wanted to make it affordable.
Oh. Oh.
That's abominable.
That's
Oh.
abominable.
Terrible.
That's
a
terrible.
sad rim shot.
Any other bulls you want to say? Hi,
Golf
Carla.
clap.
How are you doing?
Golf clap.
That was baloney.
Golf clap. Okay, so you sit there. Here's what we do. I'm going to do the thing, and we're going to see. I'm going to play the sound this time. Share sound, because without it, we are screwed. Okay, here, I'm sharing the thing. That was the end of the show, that thing.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Virtual Me on the Virtual Comedy Show. It
Hey,
is
Steve.
Monday, the 4th of August. Actually, it's the 5th of August here because it's 3 in the morning now for me while it's 9 p.m. Central for you guys. So confusing. And so much has happened. I'm pleased to say the tendonitis is getting better. This helps a lot. Get one of these. In fact, get 2 of them. Well, I got the Michael Jackson thing. Who cares? Sleep is difficult still, and complaining is still a fun thing to do. So I will spend today continuing last week's compilation of travel tips, and particularly airports in the various parts of the UK. So this will be very helpful for everybody, I am certain. Hopefully you can see this. And tonight's top 10 category is coming up any second. It is top 10 near anagrams for Heathrow that seem accurate. Heathrow is the airport I flew to from the United States before continuing on to Edinburgh. We covered Edinburgh Airport last week. These are the top 10 near anagrams for Heathrow that seem accurate, and hopefully this will make sense when you're frustrated. Number 10, worthless.
Oh.
They seem accurate. At the time, they seem accurate. Number 9, warthog. 8, Hogwarts.
Ah, yes.
Number 7, Tom Hanks.
Huh?
I was a little sleepy. Number 6, throw up. 5, today, this broom closet is gate A15.
There.
Number 4, anal growth.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh, wow.
Number 3, whore hat. Hey, wait, that one's
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one's
accurate.
that's an accurate.
Yeah.
And near anagrams for Heathrow that seem accurate. Number 2, I don't like the font of the boarding pass on your phone. Go stand in line and get a paper one.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
man.
Yep.
And the number 1 near anagram for Heathrow that seems accurate, death row.
That's great.
True. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Let's hear it. Steve Goodie, everybody, on tape. I didn't screw that one up as I usually do. Okay, we're gonna move right along. Is she here? Oops, I just lost her.
Yes,
Where'd she go? Wait, somebody.
right here. It's hard to find me because I'm in the dark.
Where are you?
Oh, yeah. I got her.
Oh, there she is.
Head spotlight.
You found her. There she is. Patti Vasquez. Wow, you are in the dark.
Hold on, I gotta fix it. Hold on.
Okay.
Camp light. What?
Where are you? In the
Ooh.
car.
I'm in my car
I know, but where?
in the
Oh.
parking lot of
I
the liquor
can't
store.
tell you, Brad.
Of the liquor store.
Yep. I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Okay. Oh, you'll tell me why you're at the liquor store in a minute?
Yep.
Oh, that's going to be part of the deal, is what you're saying. So
It's not why I'm at the liquor. I mean, it all timed out that way. That's all.
Oh, good. You just a little drink on the way home. It's kind of a little
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
fantastic. It's always mixing. After your show, I'm guessing you'd want a few drinks after the people calling you on that show. So okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to do the thing, and then you do the thing, and then the thing will be done. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to make it work. And I'm showing the sound, everybody. I know it's terrible, but I'm going to do it.
Is Patty crazy?
Am I crazy?
Patty's not sure. Patty's not from lunatics winning their local races to major league wackos with orange faces to obnoxious a-holes taking handicapped spaces. If she's losing her mind, that's fair. She's Patti Vasquez.
Am I crazy? I am. No, I completely am. And I'll get to the liquor store in a moment. I mean, I'm at the liquor store, but I'll tell you about it. For folks who maybe are watching this for the first time in whatever way that is, and you're wondering, like, why is it just Patty's crazy? Is I can't pull together a traditional set of setup punchline. I mean, I know that Brad works on, I know our headliners and all our musical guests, and I know Carla does. There's too many things that happen too fast. I'm a radio host covering these stories. I mean, just in the last week, these people who said, oh, the children, Joe Biden, and he was smelling girls' hair and having showers with his daughter, which, by the way, has all been debunked. But at any rate, they wanted the Epstein files. They said that all these Democrats were pedophiles and human traffickers. And then when they find out that Trump is on the list, by the way, because they told Trump in May, the FBI told him he is in the files. they're just like, oh, well, Obama made the list, or no, Obama and Russia, and Hillary has to go to jail again. But by the way, why didn't Hillary go to jail when he was in office the first time? It's a what? And now I'm getting stuff in my inbox about Biden and how he was senile, and they're spinning all over the place when seriously, a woman who was convicted of grooming and human trafficking of children has been moved to a minimum security prison where they don't even take sex offenders because they're considered a higher crime. You guys, this is insane. And when he was asked if he would give her a pardon, he says, oh, well, it's within my rights to, meaning he's decided that he is. He's just trying to decide when. And he then tells the press that he stopped being friends with Epstein because he stole a 16-year-old girl from his spa. Who I'm sorry, I could see like if he stole his employee who was like a computer programmer or some engineer, or maybe even like some sort of accountant who has special skills. She was a towel girl at 16 years old working in the spa, and he was very upset about that. Why would you be upset about losing a 16-year-old girl unless you were also either grooming her for yourself and other billionaires, or I don't even know what the other or is. I don't even know why I said or either. There's not. Am I crazy? Yeah, I'm friggin' crazy. And then on top of it, and then he calls. Okay, he calls the governor of Texas and says, "Hey, not for nothing, but how about you throw me 5 more congressional seats?" And that's a great line, Brad. That it's an octopus having sex with spaghetti. I can't remember what the rest of it was, but yes, all those things. So, I mean, what are they supposed to do? So then Gavin Newsom says, you know what? We'll do the same thing. We'll have a special election. And now governor of New York is like, you know what? We'll throw out the special committee that draws our maps. Because here's the problem. I know we have to retaliate, and I agree that maybe that's what has to happen. Only what he's really breaking isn't just democracy. It's even Democrats having to decide whether or not we are going to continue with the elements, the pillars of democracy that we've been fighting for. Oh my God, you guys, this is so much. Oh, and I totally forgot that the Smithsonian took out his impeachment documents, and then they got pushback, and they're like, all right, I guess we'll put them back. Only you know who is the chair of the board of the Smithsonian? It's Chief Justice Roberts. Oh my God. Okay, so what was I talking about? What was I saying? Oh, Texas. Yeah, Texas. So, by the way, how much do you love our governor of Illinois, Governor Pritzker, with his billions of dollars? Is like, hey, maybe I'll step in here. And by the way, we were going to have one of the legislators on my radio show today. And they sent me this thing. They were like, yeah, they're at the IBEW. I'm like, don't tell me where they are. I have a big mouth, and there's a warrant out for them. Yeah. And also, Ken Paxton, the Attorney General of Texas, who's like, we want a warrant. They fled the state. By the way, he avoided being served a subpoena by leaving the state himself several years ago. So this whole idea of, the Democrats are hypocrites. They gerrymander states. We don't do it. By the way, I'm not thrilled that we do it, but we don't do it mid-decade after a president says, give me 5 more congressional seats. All hell's about to break loose because Missouri's about to do it too. And I don't know how this ends, folks. I honestly don't know how. Governor Abbott says he's going to remove them from the legislative seats, meaning that there are going to be millions of people in Texas who don't even have oh my God, am I crazy? So what I was going to tell you is the reason I'm in
at the liquor store.
The liquor store. So I was in therapy with my therapist today in my car, because that's what I have to do, therapy in the car, because the people I want to talk about are in my house. Everyone's great, but it's just my mom will come up sneaking behind me in the basement. What are you doing? Are you in a meeting? Are you talking about me? She's great, and I love her, but also she's 90 and she's bipolar, which is really fun. So I'm fine. She thinks I'm stealing the house from her. I'm not even kidding. She thinks I'm stealing I don't even know, like, where would I put it? So I was, and she goes through, I love her. It was more fun in the 80s when she just threw dishes at my head while she was washing the dishes. Anyway, I'm fine. So I was going through all of this with my therapist today, and I said, I think I'm having too much to drink. And she goes, Patty, with what you're going through, of course you drink. And I was like, I'm putting that on a t-shirt. I don't have to say, it's okay. My therapist said so. So anyway, I just bought it was just a bottle of wine. I think wine and pasta. I'm going home to make dinner. I bought a nice Côte de Rhône, little Parisian. I'm going to Paris next month with my family. So
what is it?
It's Côte de Rhône. It's a little.
Does your mom drink?
It's a reserve. Famille Parine.
Does your mom drink?
No, I wish she did. I think I would be better off. I started buying her edibles just to like get.
There you go.
Because at 10 o'clock is when her mind starts to spin and she starts getting latched onto ideas. So we live upstairs from her, and she'll come upstairs, and then she'll forget that she did it, and then but I don't. Like everyone's like, well, but I still absorb what's happening. It's not like you can go, oh, it's no big deal. No, I can't. I love her. She's been through a lot, and I'm just trying to get through it. By the way, I don't know if you saw my post. Last night we came home. I took her to a show because I think she needs to get out. They'll help her, stimulate her brain a little bit. Yeah. And she put her foot on the bottom stair. At 90, she goes, I'm starting to feel old.
Just starting now.
Just starting. Yeah. Just a little bit, starting to feel old. So I was up north doing the comedy club and also starting to work on dealing with my mother's affairs and making sure her stuff is all set for when she's gonna inevitably go. So when your mom says, all right, I think you're gonna, did you say steal the house? Or take?
Yeah, because she paid off her mortgage and she thought that there should be a deed. And I was trying to explain to her that we have to get a lawyer it's all this paperwork. So she thought that I wasn't giving her the deed because I had taken the house from her.
Well, you can go look, and you can tell her, Mom, I don't need to take the house. When you're dead, I get it. So unless she's planning on outliving you, which you know what? I better live longer. That's all I'm saying. You're taking her with you on your way out. You start to feel your heart go. You're gonna grab her and take her with you.
Take her down. I was supposed to have the house. I'm kidding. I don't.
Yeah, I want the house. Speaking of it, Steve's dad's here. Okay, thank you, Patty. Stick around.
Thank you.
Bring
I'll be here.
Carla, where are you? Carla, here you are. Add Carla. It's Carla, everybody. Yay!
You said bad Carla. I'm like, what'd I do?
Yeah, you have parents?
I have one left.
Oh, okay. How's that going?
800 miles away.
So that
I'm so jealous.
I'm so jealous. Well, although I got to tell you, in a way, that's not good because now I was there last week. I've got to drive up Wednesday and back. And from now on, I'm going to be driving 10, 12 hours a lot. So to be, you know what I mean? So until inevitably I'm up there for like weeks and weeks at a time. So, be happy, Patty. Okay. Hi, Carla. You ready to do the thing?
I'm ready to do the thing.
You know what you're doing? Steve.
I have been informed of what I'm doing. Yes.
Then I'm going to share the sound and the thing. Okay. Are we ready?
Any minute.
It didn't start.
No, it didn't.
Why didn't it start?
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest.
Carla Albrecht.
So nice. He pre-recorded that. That's nice. Well, I was thinking, what are some songs I haven't played on this show? And I came up with something. It's not new, but it's new to you. You a fan of Star Wars, Brad?
Yes.
Right.
I like Star Wars. I don't follow it as I should. And I wasn't that big on Andor, but yes. Oh, why am I still here?
I don't know.
Well, I forgot to get out. Bye.
Maybe we're going to do a duet. But if you know anything about Star Wars, you don't need to know much. You could have just seen one movie and you would understand, especially if it was one of the first three movies. By first three, I mean episodes 4, 5, and 6, which came out first, second, and third. Anyway, not to be nerdy about it. The Force is the Force, of course, and no one could tell you about the Force, except, of course, a Jedi Knight, and most of them are dead. Go right to the source and ask the corpse, when is it fitting to use the Force? I'd like, of course, to use the Force for purposes of good. People yakety yak a lot and waste your time of day, but Obi-Wan will never appear unless he has something to say. It's too bad the Jedis cannot see what others can vision with ESP, or else Luke Skywalker wouldn't have tried to slip the tongue to his sister. Saying. All right, and now I'd like to bring in Steve to answer that. Steve, what do you have for us? Oh, we're doing
Mustache Day?
Yes, it's Keith Hernandez Day at the Mets. We're doing okay, I can answer that. I've got something about Star Wars. It just happens to be written by Carla Ulbrich. Well, you can't sit down in a stormtrooper costume with a canister on the back. It might look swell, but it's hot as a rocket, and the daggum thing ain't got no pockets. You can't sit down in a stormtrooper costume with that canister on the back. And you can't see a thing in a full face helmet, though it does hide a bad hair day. Trying to walk down the stairs, you find you're up a creek, and you're gonna make a mess if you go to take a leak. You can't see a thing in a full face helmet, though it does hide a bad hair day. But if a life of crime is where you wind up, great. And costuming here is no one will recognize you in a lineup. So go right ahead and wear a stormtrooper costume. Who needs to sit anyway? FUR2D2, FUR2D2, FUR2D2. Cockpit. All right. Wow, thanks, Steve. That was a great song. I wish I had written it. And I have something to answer that. As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah.
What do you mean I don't, Steve? Yes, I do. This is it's Star Trek. That's close enough. This is a song about trying to communicate with someone from another galaxy or planet. It's a duet, but the Klingon didn't show up, so I'll be doing the duet with the Klingon by myself. I say potato and you say nach. I say tomato and you say herg. Potato, nach, tomato, herg. Let's call the whole thing off. I say pajamas and you say nib-nob. I say bananas and you say hadebak. Pajamas, nib-nob, bananas, hadebak. Let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. Sing on call the gentleman. What? The gentleman. Ha! My juke. I can't speak Klingon. GSB. I have no idea what you're saying. G-shock me, and I don't care. Be gentleman. Oh hush, we better call the calling off. Let's call the whole thing off. Okay, here's the part where the Klingon tap dances. Use your imagination.
Nice visual.
But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. Oh, big jig, big koosh, smash me cake. Ugh. Don't you speak any English? Surrender or die. Okay, then if you say no, I'll say okay. You say Kirby, I'll say no problem. Stop. Whatever. Nuke tuttle. We better call the calling off. Let's call the whole thing off. Chat was los.
Carla, yay, everybody. You didn't see me come in there for a second. I don't know how that happened. So, wow, you know what? I've never seen you guys know and hook your songs together so well. That was
yeah, Steve was really on tonight.
Man, I've never. And by the way, I added a mustache. You can't tell because I already had one. But that's okay. So that was 3 beautiful songs. Well done. And
Beautiful.
I like the mustache. So good job. So Carla, where are you going to be?
Now I've got hat head.
That's good. So you're on a show. You have a thing for a show with like 12 people on it coming up. What is that show?
Oh, that's the thing with Dat Fan, isn't it? Oh no, is that the thing in the Whiskey Cellar?
Whiskey Cellar, yeah. How many people in that show?
I don't know. I have 10 minutes.
How's the money split up in that show? That just seems really.
What makes you think there's any money?
Well, why are you going? There's no money. Okay, I just wondered.
Yeah, it's very easy math.
Yeah, the very easy math is only the person putting the show together gets any money. Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
it's actually there's no admission. It's just a 2 drink minimum. So it's the club is making money, and I don't know anybody in New York City anymore. I haven't
Oh.
really done much there since pre-COVID. So I'm just going to network really.
No, well, it's in New York City. I didn't see where it was.
Yeah, it's Manhattan.
Oh, that's
People
wow.
don't say that anymore, do they? They say the city. Is that what
They
they
say the city, and they say, "I want the hell out, and I can't afford the rent." And
and they're like, "Stop mugging me."
stop mugging me. So
They're like, $5. You can do better than that. Give me some money.
yeah. Speaking of mugging people, it's Lori Evans, everybody. I don't know.
How's that for an intro?
How
Lori?
did that have to do with mugging people? Have you ever mugged people? Hi, Lori. How are you doing?
Good, good.
You ever met Carla before?
No.
No.
Oh,
Well, there she is.
Hello. And
Fabulous.
have you ever met Steve before?
Yeah, there. Now you're meeting Steve. Goodie.
Wow, it's uncanny.
Two
Steve
for the
was
price of
also
one.
Steve was also never had a mustache, so that's good. So, Lori, you've been watching? You sad you came?
Oh no, this is great.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. That's fun. So that's not the dinosaur is here. So I got the T-Rex. So okay. Well, here's what's going to happen, and it's good to see you. And you're in Georgia, right? You're Georgian.
No, I'm actually in Port Charlotte, Florida.
You guys live in Port Charlotte. Why did I not
Yeah,
know that?
we moved down here 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
From-
I haven't following anybody. I'm sorry. I apologize. So okay. And do you want to do a show in New York City for free?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, good. Carla set her up with that. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to play an intro, and this time I'm going to try to remember to take Carla and I out. And then you're going to do, what does Steve say? You're going to do 10 minutes of what?
Awesome.
Of
And then we're going to
awesome
tell you how great you
stand-up.
are.
Yeah, awesome stand-up is what you're going to do. And then we're going to say how great you did. I think Steve also says that. So here we go. I'm going to try to remember to do everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm sharing. Now I'm pushing. And I'm pushing.
It's time for our big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
Lori Evans.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Lori.
Oh, boy, this is great. You know, I haven't done a Zoom meeting since the pandemic. So this is all relatively new for me. Yeah. And then speaking of the pandemic, I know only one person who really enjoyed wearing a mask. And it was the best thing that ever happened to his career because he was a really bad ventriloquist.
Yeah.
Worked out for him. So my New Year's resolution this year was to get in shape. Anybody else have that one? No, of course not. Just me, right? Well, here we are in August already, and I'm so proud of myself because I'm sticking with it.
Nice.
I really am. I know. I'm so proud of myself. Since January 1st, I no longer start my mornings in the drive-thru at Dunkin' Donuts.
Good job. Yes.
Instead, I park my car and walk my happy ass into the counter. A large caramel macchiato and 24 munchkins. It's all about the steps, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And my doctor wanted me to up my step count and my cardio, so he advised me to get a treadmill. And I was excited about that because I needed a new place to hang my clothes. I hate the treadmill. I do. You know, you're actually supposed to move when you get on it. I had no idea. I got on that first day, hit the start button, and it shot my ass clear across the room. I decided to double up on my exercise, so I pulled out my old rollerblades out of my closet. They've been there since the 90s. You all remember rollerblades, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, now I'm rollerblading on the treadmill.
Yeah.
I just hold on and let her rip. Woo! I can knock out 20 miles and not even break a sweat. I'm a beast. was enjoying it so much, I decided to upgrade to the deluxe model treadmill. You know, the one that comes with a snack tray and the cup holder for my wine. I'm working out every day. It's great. And I had a lot of health problems earlier this year, so I spent a lot of time in doctor's offices and a couple of days in the hospital. And I'm fine. Everything's okay. But the upside of that is by June 1st, I had met my insurance company's out-of-pocket maximum.
Oh.
So you know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every appointment and every procedure for the rest of the year is free.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm at a 5-star restaurant on the company credit card. I'm going to order everything. Let's see. I think I'll have the MRI. Oh, let's make it a full body one. No, there's nothing wrong. I just want to see it, you know. Then I think I will have the tummy tuck with a side of liposuction. And to finish off, what the hell? I'll have a prostate exam.
Because why not?
Actually, I saw my doctor last week and showed him this rash that I have on my tush. And the man just completely ignored me. I mean, what a jerk. He just kept pushing his cart through Costco. I am a retired first grade teacher, and I taught those little rugrats for 33 years, y'all. I am tired.
Oh, yes.
I am tired. I've been told I have resting bitch face. But it's not. This is resting teacher death stare. Brad, I know you've seen it.
I have.
Oh, and a couple of years before I retired, I finally achieved my lifelong goal and I finished my PhD.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey.
Woohoo.
Doctor.
I don't have a joke for that. Just after 7 years of busting my tail and 50 grand in tuition, I'm a friggin' doctor, so I just have to tell everybody.
And you should.
But it still wasn't enough for me, so I decided to pursue stand-up comedy. And now I can go on the road and make $50 a night.
Yeah.
Well, when you think about it, comedy club full of drunks, classroom full of 6-year-olds, it's not much of a stretch. Just the way it is. Yeah. I don't like to cook. Anybody out there that's good cooks?
I love to
I
cook.
like cooking.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I suck at cooking. But I love to watch cooking shows.
Oh, yeah.
Because I am fascinated by watching someone do something so skillfully, so artfully that I am clueless about. Come to think of it, that's also why I like to watch porn. Well, cooking shows, porn, you know, they both get me kind of excited, and they're always doing something really exotic that I've never seen before. There's all that whipping and beating going on. Yay. But at the end of the day, none of that stuff's going to happen in my house. Whether we're talking fancy food or hot sex, let's face it, I'm getting quick takeout. But my husband recently started delivering for DoorDash, so now it's a party. Have any of you all heard of promposals?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Promposals. I mean,
No, what?
we've got high school kids spending a fortune on like marching bands and film crews and skywriters just to ask a girl to the prom.
What?
Setting the bar a little high, aren't you, fellas?
Yep.
I mean, we were lucky if we got a real proposal when we got married. All I got was, oh crap, this test is positive. You know, it's ironic though. I got knocked up on a pull-out couch.
Good one.
Has anybody here have anyone in your family that you just roll your eyes and shrug your shoulders at every day?
Everyone.
Yep. Some of y'all are sitting next to him right now, aren't you? My father is a very intelligent, very accomplished man. He was a commercial airline pilot for 40 years. And then when he retired, he was a flight instructor for Air Force One pilots.
Wow.
The man knows his stuff. He can walk into any cockpit of any aircraft and know what every single light and switch and knob and buzzer is for and what to do in any emergency situation, but the man cannot turn on his computer. So I showed him how, found that little button for him and got him online and even opened him a Facebook account. And he's pretty active on Facebook. He likes to keep up with his kids and his grandkids. And he comments on my posts. All of my posts.
Yep.
Never have anything to do with what I'm posting about, but he comments. Writing something last week about education, and he commented, "I like cotton candy." Oh, Dad. He has to sign his name so I'll know who he is. In all caps, of course.
Yeah.
He didn't understand how email worked either. He was scrolling along on his computer one day online, and he came across a website of a restaurant that he thought I'd like to go to. So he did that web page, took that paper, folded it up, stuffed it in an envelope, bought a stamp, and mailed it to me. Bless his heart. So last year for his birthday, my sister and I bought him an iPhone. We were going to bring him kicking and screaming into the 21st century and make him technologically literate. And we did. It took 6 weeks of daily lessons, but now he is completely proficient on his iPhone. So now when he's on his computer and he comes across a website of something he thinks I'll like, he whips out his iPhone, takes a picture of his computer screen and emails it to me from his phone. And so now I'm his tech support person, right? Yeah. He calls me with all of his questions. He called this past weekend going, how do you use the flashlight function on your iPhone? He said, what you need your flashlight for, Dad? Well, I can't find my phone, and I think I might have knocked it off the table, and it's under the couch. What's calling me on, Dad? Ah, crap. Never mind. I'm Lori Evans. Thanks for listening, guys.
Yes. Everyone.
Nice job,
Yeah.
Lori. Good
Come
job.
on. That was, hey, you'd never know you didn't do this every week. That was amazing. That was top tier. That was one of the best. You did the jokes, heard the laughs, let the laughs happen, did the jokes, and didn't attack the crowd. We've had people do that before, haven't we? It's always a little scary when somebody goes at people in the crowd. So no, that was beautiful. So Lori, where are you working? Where are you out doing stuff?
We got a couple of weeks. We're going up to Kazi's in Newport News.
It was Lorraine's birthday yesterday. So
yes, I saw that. That's true.
Well, Kazi's you're going with your husband?
With Mark, yeah.
With
Yeah.
Mark?
Wow,
That's
he's headlining.
Yeah, that's yep.
That way they only need one hotel room, so it works out well.
They give you a hotel room there? No,
Well,
there you have,
they give you a condo.
You have to stay above her like grandma. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
condo.
Yes, you do.
Everybody, this condo, there's an old woman who lives there, and you stay up, and it is 1967 in that room. But she has John Denver's grandma's bed. It is so soft, and just the comforter's 100 years old. Everything in the room, there's porcelain dolls. You really just want to kill yourself by the end of the
So
week.
we slept in the same bed, Brad.
We have slept in the same bed. Although the last time I was there, Janet was with me, and she made me get a hotel. So
I think we're going that route this time too.
Yeah, and the good thing is hotels right now cost as much as the gig pays. So it's really, really. I hope you're selling merch because it's going to be trouble if you don't. So, but great gig, and you guys are going to be amazing because And Mark will be here in a couple weeks, so that's kind of fantastic too. So, but
If
beautiful
you need
job.
some merch ideas, there you could probably sell some porcelain dolls.
That's right. Yeah, sell the ones with the real creepy face and stuff like that. But that is one of the condos that cracks me up. Have you been? I was at the Underground Laugh Lounge last week. Have you been up there?
No.
Sean Shank is a comic who's been on the show quite a bit. He books it, and that's a great room. And the condo is super cool. It's like a speakeasy kind of a setup. And the sheets are so clean, they made my wife sick. That was we had to leave because they use that heavy perfumed, and she is allergic to all that stuff. So
now where is that room?
In Niles, Michigan. Niles, Michigan. Sean Shank, if you get a hold of him, tell him I sent you.
Sean Shank.
Actually, if you do that, he'll probably turn on you because things didn't go well this week. So, okay, well, thank you super much. So, okay, just wait there. I'm going to push a thing, and then you'll be gone at some point, okay? If this works. Okay, are we all ready? Is it going?
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
My time.
Me again. Hi. Edinburgh is just awesome this time of year. You might be able to hear that it's a little windy, but the weather is just so much more tremendous here than it is in the south where I live. It's about 65 degrees here, while it's 100 degrees in Nashville at least. So, yay. It is a city on the sea. The North Sea is what borders. It's a port town. The North Sea joins up with the Atlantic, as you probably know, although we're all Americans, so you probably didn't know that. It doesn't matter. That comes with a lot of seagulls, and seagulls are wonderful when you're trying to sleep. So I've come up with a song, and not only is it about Edinburgh and seagulls and trying to sleep, but it is also a parody of one of our favorite songwriters' favorite songs, Tom Lehrer, Poisoning Pigeons in the Park, Edinburgh style. Shall we try it? And it's going to be a cappella because, yeah. Here we go. Fringe is here, a fringe is here. Every year we come here from far and near. I think it's only the slightest bit queer that I'm here in Edinburgh in my 60th year. But there's one thing that makes Fringe a pain for me, providing a nightly migraine for me. Every night I can't sleep, that's right, I am quite bleep, so I'm strangling seagulls in the dark. It's a fight to get some peace and quiet, so I'm strangling seagulls in the dark. When they see me sleeping, the birdies all squawk and yell. It's loud and it's constant like the intercom at Taco Bell. The sun's gone to bed, but they're piercing my head, so I'm strangling seagulls in the dark. Da-dum, dee-dee-dee, ba-doo, dee-dee, dee-dum, dee-dee-dee. They think it's endearing, this racket I'm hearing all night. They are jeering seagull standards. As I lie persevering this avian auctioneering, I fantasize clearing them out like Colonel Sanders. Because it's not even slightly illegal to twist off the head of a seagull. So if Sunday they've kept you up and you've not slept, let's go strangling seagulls in the dark. Because I'm not forgiven that Jonathan Livingston strangled that seagull in the dark. When they see us sleeping, these birdies just yuck it up. And that's right, the next one I see, I will mess it up. When they're all gone, methinks I may get a few winks. So let's all go strangle and let's maim and mangle and strangle some seagulls in the dark. Happy Fringe.
Happy Fringe. Okay, now here's this.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover or a 2-drink minimum. So what did you expect, Jack?
All right. So, hi. Okay, this is the point where I'm supposed to beg for money. First, I want to say that there's no show next week for the first time.
What?
We have no, well, because I am on a carnival ship, and we know how that goes. And Steve can't be here. So there is a show, but it's just Carla and Patty. Go ahead, kids. You want to run it? Carla, you want to do that? I'll give you the link. You can do it. Everybody just go to I don't know how you get in, but that's fantastic. So I apologize, but there's no show next week. That's why you need to give us your money this week, everybody. Go to virtualcomedyshow.com, Yes, Patty gets a vacation. Go to virtualcomedyshow.com and click donate to the comedians, and we can get Lori and her husband enough money to get the hotel for a comedy club they're going to lose money on, like most of us do. That'd be fantastic. And we'll help pay for that PhD. That'll be kind of nice. Isn't that nice? By the way, Lori, my wife, also a doctor, PhD. She's a professor at the university. And as I said, when she got the PhD, that'll be the first time and last time anybody with the last name Tassell ever becomes a doctor. There's no way. We had to marry into it. Is what we had to do. So go to virtualcomedyshow.com and click donate to the comedians, and we will get that money where it needs to go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to share it. We're going to do it, and we're going to move on with our lives. Here we go. I know it's taking a minute. My cursor's screwing up.
Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke.
Boo! That was the worst joke ever!
All right, the worst joke this week is brought to you by me, everybody. Here we go. The worst joke of the week, and then we're going to play the credits, and then we're going to say goodnight. Shinsuke Sakimoto, a Japanese luxury reseller, paid $10 million for the first ever Birkin bag. Did you ever see that? Is that amazing? $10 million for the first ever Birkin bag, which really made me mad, as I thought I had won that bidding, but found out later that the item I was bidding on was a little different from the item that was, and it was a different auction. But hey, who doesn't need a Merkin tag? You gotta know where your Merkin came from, don't you? Okay, that's some pretty sad stuff right there, and I apologize.
That is sad.
First joke of the week.
Hey, that was the virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know, like into the toilet America goes. That's what you get when you watch this show. It's gonna be a long 4 years. We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show. It's better than sitting home playing with your toes or going to the dump to watch stuff decompose. Keep coming back to the virtual comedy show. We appreciate your support of the virtual comedy show. With our budget